Everyone talks about prompt engineering like it's mystical skill. It's not. It's five pattern. That's it. Five. And today I'm going to prove each one with actual output. Same question, same model, one variable change each time. You will see the difference with your own eyes, not just taking my word for it. Let's go. Video 1 roadmap, video 2 Claude versus OpenAI, video 3 working chatbot. Now we have five files, five patterns. You can go through it and you can start testing it as usual. Here we are running it and reading the output. You will observe it. You can see it. You can also play it and test it. You can find the report details in the description and you can download and you can play it. Here is the folder, the code structure. All five files are ordered with a number. 1. System prompting, few shots, chain of thoughts, output format and temperature. Plus one file, client.js, is Anthropic related code. I don't want to repeat the same code, all the files. One thing worth mentioning before we run anything, Claude Sonnet 5 now returns a thinking block before actual text response because adaptive thinking runs by default. So client.js has a small helper that finds the real text block instead of assuming it's first. Small detail, but I will save you. It will save you confusing the bug if you are building on this model. Let's go to the pattern. So first one, same prompt. Should I use SQL or non-SQL for my new app? First one, just a question. The other one, giving them a system pattern. You are a blunt, no nonsense senior engineer with 20 years experience. Excuse. Give short, direct options, no hedging, no it depends, without immediately following the real answer. Let's go and run this one. You can see that the first, without any prompt, the honest answer depends on your data and starts with the questionnaire. Is it your data structured or relative? And do you need strong consistency or how your data scale? So based on these questions, we need to decide. It is not answering. The second one, blunt senior engineer, SQL, it gave the answer unless you have specific reason to not to. And why you need to use no SQL. So with the specifications, we'll get actual answer rather than some blind thing. The second pattern, few shots. Task, classify this support ticket. My payment failed twice and I was changed both the times. Just details. And few shots, giving the same ticket, classify support tickets into category and urgency with specifying the examples. Let's run it. Sorry. See support ticket. First version, this task is 0 example. Second version, I gave the 3 examples first, showing the exact format I want. Notice the pattern in these 3 examples, just a ticket, category and urgency, same shape every time. That's what few shots means. A few examples, not 0, not 100. 0 shot version, fine. But look at the format, sentence, explanation. If I wanted to pull category and urgency out of the programmatically, I need to parse it again. Few shots version, match the exact shape with my examples, clean. So if you have wanted to play with hundreds of examples, hundreds of the data and records, you cannot go with just a sample and find out your use cases. You have to get same pattern so that you easily understandable for next versions. So if you have hundreds of records, if you follow the same pattern, it's easy to find out your things. Third pattern, a store had 120 apples. They sold 35% of them in the morning, then sold 20 more in the afternoon. Then they received a shipment that doubled whatever was left. How many apples they do have? So the first, without any COT. Problem, give me the final number. The second one, step by step analysis and then give the final number. Just run it. So first you got the answer 116. The second one also same answer. You can observe it. Both same answers, but here you have the step-by-step explanation why it is what. When you have multiple steps, AI might ignore some of the steps or might be missed some of them. If you do it by step, it will not ignore or it will not forget. So when you have multiple things to run, follow the step by step. Everything will be there. If you directly run it, sometimes it might miss it. We do not know. If you have steps, you will understand. If there is anything, you can understand seeing that. If there is no steps, you don't know whether it is correct or not. Fourth one, output format. Let me clear this. Give me a product idea for busy parents with the name, target audience, and price point. The first unstructured data, just request. The structured data, always respond with a valid JSON only, no markdown, no code fences, no explanation text outside of the JSON. So we are mentioning what is required and how we required. Let me run and show that. Unstructured data, plain text, product idea, name, snap rep, and description. You can see that JSON data in structured format because we were asking the JSON. So first one is readable, nice paragraph, also completely useless if your code needs to be grab just the price. And second one was what happens, the parse, check the bottom of the file. Even though I explicitly told no code fences, no markdown, sometimes it wraps it as JSON in triple backticks. That's exactly why the code strips potential code fence before parsing. Instead of trusting the raw output, this is real lesson here. Never assume model output is clean. Validate it, stripe it, then parse it. The one line of defense code is difference between the demo and something you can actually wire into a production app. The last pattern 5, quick heads up before we run into this. This pattern just changed underneath us literally weeks ago. Temperature used to do with the dial, 0 consistency, 1 for creative. That's how I thought it. That's how most tutorials still teach it. What happens now? Let me run and test it, show you that. Let me clear this, open this. Write a 1 sentence tagline for a coffee shop. Just let me run this. Step 1, the old ways. You see that invalid request error, temperature is deprecated for the model. Temperature is deprecated, you see that. Claude Sonnet 5, a flat out rejects, not silently ignores it, it is a 400 error. Same restriction hit for open 4.7, 4.8 before this. It crosses the entire Claude lineup now. If your code says temperature, it is blindly failing or it's already broken and you do not know about that. Here is the replacement. Control tone and variety thought to the system prompt instead, not numeric dial anymore, plain instructions. You can see that. Deterministic visa prompt. Give me a single, most obvious, safe, predictable answer. Do not vary your wordings between the request. Creative visa. Be playful and unexpected, given genuinely different. So these are the predictable and obvious three calls telling it to be playful and surprising. Look at that. Same underlying idea, consistent versus variety, just controlled with words instead of number. Same thing, but you got it changed. Here is why this actually matters beyond just fixing an error. These models now reason adaptively before they answer, and an external randomness style does not play cleanly with a model that's already deciding how much to think per request. So the dial got removed and the control moved back to the prompt where you actually have more nouns anyway. If you have building for a while, go check every place your code and says temperature. This will be bite you if you haven't already found it. System prompts. Define who the model is before it answers anything. Few shots show it. Shape your shape you want instead of describing it. Chain of thoughts. Force it the reason before it answers. For for anything multi-step output formatting. Never trust raw output. Strap it, validate it before you do anything. Fifth one, temperature. Actually gone now in current models. You steer consistently versus creativity through the system prompts instead. None of these are tricks, they are just being specific instead of being vague.